Hey guys, welcome to the WeCoach channel. My name is John Caffarel. I am by myself outside of Goodwill. Something we haven't done in a long while. I'm getting my car serviced right down the street. There's a Goodwill here, so let's head inside and see if we can find some good deals that we can flip, resell. Well, I'm a reseller. We resell on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Amazon. And we used to do a lot of Goodwill stuff and then turn it around and flip it for a profit online. Let's see what we can find inside. Well, so here I am inside the Goodwill. Orange is the color there. You see that little square. So anything with an orange is 50% off in our Goodwill. Every week they change the color. So I look for orange with some shoes we're looking at here. Please appreciate you guys if you can smack that like button, and please subscribe to our channel. It really helps out when you hit that like button. And hopefully you find this interesting and helpful, because that's what the WeCoach channel is all about here. Now, we have so much inventory right now, we don't need anything. We don't need anything. Our house is full, our garage is full. We really just don't need any inventory, but again, I'm getting my car repaired down the road. I walked about 1.5 miles to get to this Goodwill. Just checking out the prices and see if there's anything we can flip. It's always good thing to do. Just you never know what you're going to find. Sometimes even though we don't need anything right now, we wind up finding some things in here. So here's some shoes. We got pallets of shoes we just recently got in. We have 4 more pallets on the way of shoes. We've been buying a lot of newer stuff or returns, but in new condition. And again, don't need anything, but just checking out the prices also, because we're going to be opening up our own thrift store soon, because we just have an abundance of merchandise, and we just need a place to work too, other than just working from home. So here we are looking at, I keep saying weeks, usually I'm with my wife, but I'm by myself in the store, and I had to do a voiceover here because there's music playing in the store, and I'll get hit with copyright on YouTube. So just checking out the prices. Everything's $4.19. Here's some shoes, $5.99. Just trying to soak in all the prices. Really not interested in any shoes or clothing because we have such an abundance, like I said. But, LL being good brand. But if you are a reseller, it's definitely a place. It's a place where we started, garage sales and Goodwills, and we always did better with little local thrift stores, church thrift stores, little local charity thrift stores, other than Goodwill. Goodwill's sometimes pricey. There's some boots, $9.99. Shirts. I mean, we did. I will say, like, we bought a lot from Goodwill too. There's also a Goodwill outlet close to us. There's 2 of them actually. One in Orlando, which is about an hour away. Always looking for interesting things, like these shoes here. Interesting to me, but kind of beat up. Goodwill outlet, if you don't know, they sell, like, when it goes through these colors, it takes approximately about a month through their color system, where it goes half price, and then once it doesn't sell and it goes through a month sitting in the store, it goes to the outlet store. This is not an outlet one, but we do have an outlet one down in Melbourne, which is about 45 minutes away. Orlando, like I said, is another outlet store, which is about an hour away from us. And then you're buying by the pound. So it's kind of crazy, especially the Orlando one. My wife is a little timid little girl, literally, physically, and she's not the type to push and shove. And there's some crazy people, especially, like I said, in the Orlando outlet. Um, so it's not really for us. We've gotten some great deals there, buying by the pounds. I think the last time we went was $1.39 a pound, but we're buying in such bulk now with pallets. We really, again, don't need that. But so I'm just chilling, wasting some time. Again, trying to soak in more so the prices of things because we'll have better quality stuff, quite frankly, than Goodwill has. They're 95%, I'll say, everything in here is used. But you do find some new stuff in here. But we're going to have mostly new stuff, not all. I compare our store that we're planning on opening, going to be more like a Ross, probably like a cross between Ross, TJ Maxx, and a Goodwill or thrift store, but not so much of this old stuff. Now here I am looking through vintage T-shirts. Now, that being said, I do excellent with vintage T-shirts that we sell. I like this one. It says "Dream, Believe, Achieve," but really be looking to see if it's single stitch. This one's double stitch. You can see the two stitches on the sleeve. When it's single stitch, it's only one stitch. It's sewn from the inside underneath. Just makes it confirms more so the vintage status of it. And some people really dig the vintage T-shirts. I don't get the whole craze too much. It's still, at the end of the day, it's someone's old shirt that they donated. But there is some value, especially in old concert tees. I mean, you just can't get it anymore. It's the main thing. There's $5.99 on these. So kind of beat up from what we've been selling nowadays. Like, if you did this video a year ago, I'd say, a lot of the stuff I would be putting in a cart, but not anymore because we've just been doing more sourcing. And the best, a lot of people will send me emails and questions, and please put it down in the comments, or you can send me an email. I put my email in this video as well. If you have any questions at all, we are here to help you. You don't need a course to do this stuff. Basically, you're buying something at a low price and selling it at a higher price. And as long as you factor in your shipping, your selling fees, and you can still turn a profit where it's worth your time and effort as well. You got to factor that in. Then it's as simple as that. I'll say is buying low, selling high. So here I'm going to check out electronics. Do a lot with electronics, especially in the beginning. VCRs, I still will pick up a VCR if I see a VCR and it works. And Goodwill's pretty good. They'll let you plug it in. There's outlets around the store and you can somewhat test it. There's no VCR tapes, but if it powers on and it's a couple bucks, I usually buy it. We do well with these too, but I don't wind up picking this up. We just have a couple of them in stock already. That's too much money too, $25, but we pick up a lot of these at garage sales. Factory radios, people take them out and put aftermarket radios in, but some people are looking for those factory ones. And that one looked clean, nice, probably works, but for $25, I'll pass on that one, and I didn't even look it up because I just saw $25. Forget it. It's too pricey for me. I want to turn a profit. So these are DVD players. Those don't have the value like a VCR player or recorder or combo unit. So here's a HP OfficeJet printer, $13.99. It's okay if you need a printer, but there's another one. And I'm just browsing quickly, and we buy pallets of this kind of stuff too. We've bought, and I'll put the links down below. You can see other videos. We bought Amazon pallets, Bed Bath & Beyond pallets. So yeah, we just don't need these. And this one did interest me here, and this is a AT&T electric typewriter. I looked it up real quick. $75 was the model there. So this one we put in the cart. I didn't know, and I always put it in the cart before I even make a decision. Sometimes it's $75. So this kind of thing sells pretty good for us typewriters. It's not everywhere that you can just go buy a typewriter. So this one I did put in. It's only $14.99. I did wind up testing it. I did have to drive back later and pick all this stuff up. I did buy a couple other things here, but so this one I put in the cart. I thought about it for a little bit, and I wound up buying this one. So this will be a good good flip for us. So continuing on, looking at different things. There's some hedge cutters, $7.99. Never know what you're going to find at Goodwill. So this intrigued me. It said $4.99. It was a new box. Don't know what it is. So looked like it was just some missing parts in there, or just some parts of something. So just looking for VCRs. This is a CD changer. Not interested in CD changers. Can you make money with them? Yeah, but VCRs we do a lot better. $10. I'll pass on that. And guys, if you see something that I miss here, because again, I'm kind of just browsing the store, just killing some time, getting some service done on my car. If you see something, drop it in a comment if I miss something here. So, because I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. So here's a CD or DVD holder, but it's got some wear and tear on there. You can see we've sold things like that. Plus, it's $5. Too pricey for me for that. Toys, great time of the year for toys. It's always a great time for toys. Actually, there's really not too many toy stores anymore, and Toys R Us is gone. There's only really Walmart, Target, I guess. This thing was so cool. So this is a giant Ninja Turtle in mint condition, but look at the price. $75. And that's red. It's not orange. We're looking for orange tags or 50% off. But even at 50% off, that's some big dollars. I have no idea what that's worth, but we have no room for that thing right now. So Nerf guns, we've always done good with Nerf guns. Probably could have picked this up, but so didn't. Didn't. There's a Matt Kemp baseball bobblehead, but $4.99. So left that behind, and put it in the comments. Maybe that was worth it. I didn't look that up. Just looking around for bigger flips that I can do, because just again, not looking for a lot of merchandise. Lamps, we do well with lamps. They're really a pain to pack and ship because you don't want it broke. But I'm looking for antique ones. Here's one here. It's just not so fancy and pretty, but it's pretty old. You can tell usually by the cord. I learned a lot from the crazy lamp lady. I believe that's what she's called here on YouTube. So little shout out for her. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot on YouTube, as most of us have. No one's an expert at everything, but we learn a little bit from each other, and that's why I created this channel. I don't mind sharing what I've learned. I'm not looking to make coaching money on helping people in such a crazy time that the world is in right now. So many people have lost their jobs, or their income's been minimized, and this is either a substitute or something that you can add to your income. I know we have, our life's got turned upside down, and I'm here to, I don't claim to know everything, but I've been selling on eBay for over 20 years now. Here's some NASCAR stuff. We're close to Daytona Beach. We have a flea market up in Daytona Beach that we work at as well. We're going to be, like I said, opening up our store, so we'll be leaving the Daytona flea market. But right now we do sell up there all new stuff. We don't sell used stuff up there. We sell stuff that I import from China. So my knowledge is your knowledge. If you have, like I said, any questions, we'd love to help you out. We're not here to, to hurt anybody here. We're only here to help. So this looked new in the box. It's just a toilet flush. We bought out an Ace Hardware, a couple of aisles, so you can watch that video. That one we are crushing it on. We're still listing stuff from Ace Hardware. This toy was so not worth it here. It's brand new, sealed, but that's why I grabbed it. But $10.99, and you can see $10.99, $7, $8.99. You can buy it cheaper. Here's $14.19, but plus shipping. No money to be made there. Mugs, Gary V. So I always cruise down here. My wife cringes when I look into the glassware and mug aisle. Another one that's pain to ship, because if it breaks, it's it's a loss for everybody. But I still look for vintage mugs and stuff. I'm a Gary V fan. Mug Life. So looking at some old plates there. Definitely money to be made here. Not huge dollars unless you find, some cool ones. There's motivation in a mug. I'm all about motivation. Got a book out called Believe It and Receive It, Turn Your Dreams into Reality. And that's what I'm all about it's how I was brought up and raised. My dad just taught me that you can do anything you want in life and just make anything happen. And I believe you can make as much money as you want doing this. There is no limits. Flipping, you can turn this into a big full-time business, full-time career for yourself, or just do it part-time, make some extra money for vacation money, some gas money, some spending money, whatever you want. Some old Nikes, but look at the condition. It's just we won't be selling stuff like that in our store and on eBay. Like I would have to take those home and really scrub them. Boots really do well for us. We got a lot of boots that we sell. Looking through some t-shirts here as well over here. But still looking for something decent here to find. Looking quick, my eyes are scanning for single stitch stuff because there is some value. We've sold some shirts over $100, $50, $30, and you buy them for, I think most of these shirts are like $1.99. So when you find those gems, they're nice and they're here. They're in Goodwill. I don't spot any today, but they're definitely here. If I had the time, I don't have too much time here today, so I'm just scanning quickly for single stitch, and not all single stitch are worth money. It's really like the concert tees, the old concert bands and stuff of the 80s and 70s if you can find them, even 90s. Anything like 20 years or older. Looking at some more games up there, kind of random spot there. But now these blue bins over here, these are like freshly brought out from the back. They're not put on the shelves yet, so they put them in these bins when they roll them out. I thought this was an old Disney thing, but it's really not. It's newer. It says vintage Mickey, but it's not vintage. But $1.99. It's a cute little picture. So some stuff in here. It's not. If you want it just for your house, it's a cool little. It looks vintage, but it's not. But still a cool little picture. So checking out over by the purses. We do sell some purses. Sorry for the blurred vision here. It should clear up in a second. Well, trying to push the cart and film at the same time. There's a WWE backpack. I used to wrestle. If you guys have never knew that, I guess, but I wrestled for about 7 years in the secondary market. I've wrestled with a lot of top WWE wrestlers. Not John Cena, though. None of these guys. But there's some YouTube videos, not on this channel, but on my other older channel. They're out there. $3.99, but this is pretty beat. If it wasn't so beat up, somebody wrote their name on there, I might pick that up because that stuff does sell. WWE has a huge following, but it's newer. It's not vintage. It's not WWF, which is what they used to be called, World Wrestling Federation. That stuff's got some dollars for sure. So looking around, books. We bought a pallet at the auctions, which is another video we have. That we got some high value books, old books. So you can check that video out as well. We've sold records. What really I look for, which I don't see much anymore in Goodwills, is blank VCR tapes. If you ever see those brand new blank VCR tapes, always pick those up and grab those. Those definitely are easy flip. People are looking for that stuff, and again, it's stuff. It's an item that you can't find very often. So here we are, looking. That's what I'm looking for is really blank DVDs. I've sold not DVDs, VCR tapes, but I've sold DVDs and VCR videos, but just not a great seller for us. So I stay away from it because I still have tons of stuff in inventory. Air hockey table, definitely not something I'd want to flip on eBay. $75, too expensive for me, but I miss having my air hockey table. I had one as a child. It's a lot of fun. So this, well, a couple things over here caught my eye. There's a tripod. It's an old one. Look at these prices: $56. I looked up this model, and $50, $29, $35. It's dusty, but I open it up here and it's only $3.99. So you can definitely make some money here. You can see another one, $39.99. Definitely you can make some money on this one, and this one we put it in the cart because money to be made. I'm gonna grab it. Look at these sold comps. There's one, $16.80 plus shipping. This was like a dream come true. This little old sewing machine. It's so pretty, in such awesome condition. And I did wind up looking up the comps here as well. And you can see $449, $285. Not sure, still not sure if it's the exact same model, but because some of these are a little bit less. Look at that one, $720. These are sold comps plus shipping, 60 something dollars. And this is without the table, $365. $39.99, guys. $39.99. This one, didn't put it in the cart, but I went over and said sold. I will buy that one. So definitely money to be made here. 400, and so even if I sold it for $200, probably something I will sell either without the furniture piece, or I will sell it on Facebook Marketplace. We sell a lot there. Offer Up is another great spot that we sell bigger stuff like that. So here I am checking out golf clubs. I wish I knew more about golf clubs and a lot of sporting. Now, we've sold golf clubs before. I've just like randomly selected ones and looked them up. I don't do that today because there's some big money to be made here if you just take the time or if you know about golf. Tennis rackets, same thing. Actually, we just sold one over the weekend, a couple of days ago. This one looks good. Like normally I don't know anything about golf, so I would just sit there and look them up and just see if I can find, brand names. But once you start learning that, even if you're not a golfer, you can kind of teach yourself that pretty quickly. Once you familiarize yourself what to look for, and you can just kind of teach yourself, or just watch a video on YouTube about golf clubs or any sports. There's a whole set there. We've bought whole sets before at a little thrift store near this Goodwill that we flipped for big money on. But that kind of thing, a whole set, again, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist even, Offer Up. Let Go we used to sell on, but Offer Up bought them out. So baseball bats, I've sold gloves before. Got $100 and something for a baseball glove. I bought at a garage sale for $1. Awesome flip. I didn't know it was a great deal. I just bought it because it looked so old. Now this one, that like brand new. I can tell that's not worth, and that's for a kid too. But money to be made in sporting goods, especially if you find like weights and stuff like that now, because people are making their home gyms. I did the same thing here. They just wheeled this out, an amplifier. So pretty cool, $50. So left that behind. But we did, pick up the tripod and the typewriter and the sewing machine. So got some good stuff here. So just looking at some new stuff they just wheeled out in these bins. So always check those. You never know. And really, that's what Goodwill, like most of it, to be honest, is overpriced. You can find stuff, like I said, garage sales or little thrift stores, a lot less money. But you get the ones that are like really mismarked. The sewing machine, they obviously didn't want that sewing machine on their floor too long. Here's a lot of collectibles, and again, this is something you need to know about. There's a lot of NASCAR. The Daytona Speedway is pretty close to us as well, like an hour to my north. Got to know the values of stuff, and I could have sat here and looked this all up, but nice collection for sure for someone. Someone donated all this together. Because the other one I saw earlier was just there's some nice Christmas scenery stuff and collectibles. Money can be made with those, but they were overpriced, in my opinion. Of course, what do I know? I don't know, really, to be honest. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. Here's some bikes. We flipped bikes before, too. But definitely don't need that right now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this channel and joining our channel. If you are a reseller or thinking about being a reseller, there's money to be had here. You could go to your local thrift store. I'm not sure if you have a Goodwill by you. Put it down in the comments below. I'm just killing some time here in Florida because I'm getting my car serviced down the road here, and just thought I'd pop into this Goodwill. Found that typewriter, unbelievable. That one's a really great one. Pick that up. And also the sewing machine, and we got that tripod, even if I don't sell it, that I could always use extra tripods. A really heavy duty one, a really great one. We're here in Melbourne, Florida. Thanks guys so much for watching the WeCoach channel. We got a lot of cars here. Hope you don't mind the sound. Really appreciate you smacking that like button and joining our channel. If you need help, any questions, drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to help you out. You could do this. It's not too hard to do this. You can see I didn't spend much time in that store at all. Just have a little time in between getting my car serviced, like I said, and a couple of things we picked up. If I spent some more time there, I could have looked through those t-shirts, found some vintage t-shirts possibly. We've sold tons of those, and really picked through a lot of other stuff, even the books, a lot of things that we could have got. So thanks guys so much for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. As I always say, live each breath with passion. Go forward today, make today a great one. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.